The journey south to Yokohama was simple enough, only taking approximately 30 minutes to reach Yokohama Station. With 3.8 million people, Yokohama is the second largest city in the country, in between Tokyo and Osaka. This is a huge train station, the 5th busiest in the world. It also had a shopping center inside, including a Pokémon center, so I decided to check that out first. There are plenty of Pokémon centers around Japan, but this is the only one I've visited. As I was walking towards Yokohama Landmark Tower, I saw the Nissan Global Headquarters to my left. I knew that the headquarters was in Yokohama, but I was still quite surprised to see it on my way to Landmark Tower. I went inside to see a museum that had a variety of cars, from the classics to the futuristic concept cars that we would never ever see on the road. It did not take long to notice two Skylines. There was a blue GTR and a 400R. I quickly went inside both of them. This is not some place I expected to see, but I'm glad I did. I had a great time. After having a good look around, I continued on to the harbour area, Minato Mirai Nijirichi, meaning harbour of the future. There was a Japanese museum ship that was built in 1930 and was used as a training vessel at the beginning of World War II. The closed Cosmo World amusement park was another main attraction of the harbour, with its 100-metre tall Ferris wheel, which is formerly the world's tallest Ferris wheel from 1989 to 1992. Another place that was closed at the time was Yokohama Museum of Art, which was temporarily closed for renovation. So I was not having much luck with my time in Japan. But what was thankfully open was the Yokohama Air Cabin, so I decided to go for a ride. The Yokohama Landmark Tower is a 70-story high tower with a shopping mall below, which I decided to check out for a little bit. The shop that mostly interested me was the Lego shop, which has some Japanese themed stuff, including a Japanese garden and a Himeji castle. After that, I began my 2-kilometer hike to Osanbashi Wharf. Osanbashi Wharf is not only a passenger terminal for cruise ships, but it's also a great place to walk around and experience the amazing views from the end of the pier. From this point, it started to get dark, and I only had about 10% battery life left on my phone, which I needed to help get me back to the hotel, so I started to head back. There were other interesting attractions in Yokohama, such as Chinatown and the Cup Noodle Museum, so maybe I'll return to Yokohama one day for a future holiday. I did enjoy my time in Yokohama very much.